What if the scariest story you've ever heard was actually true? The users of Reddit share their real-life encounters with the unexplained. These 3 stories, pulled straight from the r/LetsNotMeet subreddit, will make you double-check your locks tonight. A user named Solo Hiker was camping deep in a national forest. On his second night, he heard a clear, melodic whistling just outside his tent. It was 3 a.m. The whistling got closer and closer, until it stopped right by the tent flap. He held his breath for what felt like an hour. When he finally peeked out, there was no one there, but in the mud right next to his tent were a set of footprints facing towards the tent entrance. Another user, City Dweller 23, got home late from a party and took a taxi. She was alone. The driver was silent the whole way. When she got to her apartment, she realized she'd left her phone in the cab. She ran outside, but it was gone. The next morning, a package was at her door. No return address. Inside was her phone, and a note that read, "You shouldn't live alone. I counted 12 steps from your door to the elevator." A final story from a user who grew up in the 90s. He had an old TV in his room that only got static after midnight. One night, he woke up and saw the static was on, but in the middle of the noise, he saw the faint outline of a tall, thin figure. He blinked, and it was gone. He assumed it was a dream. Years later, his parents were moving out and found a box of old photos. One was of the previous owner of the house, a tall, thin man who had died in that very bedroom. Have you ever had an experience you can't explain? Tell us in the comments below. If these stories sent a chill down your spine, hit the like button and subscribe for more true stories from the darkest corners of the internet.